everyone, it's Michelle, and today I'm super excited. I'm not super excited. I know I start every video that way, but I'm not super excited today. Today's kind of a bummer, and it's gonna stay a bummer for a while, and that's okay. There's a lot of heavy stuff going on right now, obviously. So, it is St. Patrick's Day when I'm filming. This will go up on Wednesday, the 18th though, but just pretend like it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna get ready. Even though we're not going anywhere tonight, every year I make corned beef and cabbage, and I mean, I'm like hella Irish, so I like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna do some green eyeshadow and just gonna try to keep it lighthearted and chit chat, get ready with me. And I'll try not to talk too much about the coronavirus, okay? I don't know what kind of green eyeshadow look I wanna do yet. I think I'm gonna mostly use the Pom Pom Springs palette from Beauty Paint because I love the chartreuse, and then I can kind of deepen with that Kelly green. Maybe just keep it simple because no one's really gonna see this anyway. Trust and believe when I say that no one gives a shit about my makeup right now. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, and then we can maybe move on to happier topics. Obviously, COVID-19 is here. It is what it is. So I live in Savannah, Georgia. We don't have any confirmed cases yet, so I feel like my city's not really taking it like that seriously yet. In general, like stores that are closing everywhere else, I shouldn't even say stores, restaurants, you know, like I got emails from Chick-fil-A and Zaxby's, and I can't even tell you who else who are saying, you know, they're closing their stores. Sephora and Ulta, they're closing their locations for now. So, I mean, we've got the nationwide stuff going on, but I mean, our movie theaters are still open for now, bowling alleys, most of our restaurants, which I get because people need to make a living, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, don't go. I've personally made the decision to stay home for at least the next 2 weeks with my children. I'm a stay-at-home mom as it is. I don't have a job that I have to go to, so I'm lucky in that regard that I'm not missing work, and I don't have to try to like remotely work from home while dealing with my kiddos. I just have to pretty much do the same stuff I normally do, but I don't get to escape to have any interaction with anyone, which is someone who suffers from anxiety and depression. I really rely on that. I rely on going to the gym every day to kind of help boost my serotonin. And yeah, I can't do that right now. So how are my other anxiety and depression sufferers doing? Trust me, I feel you. It's not easy. It's so hard being stuck in the house. And I know I keep seeing all these memes of like introverts being like, what's the big deal? So I mean, yeah, I get it, but it's hard. And it's only day 4 for me. I decided on Saturday, we all woke up with a bit of a cold. I'll call it a cold. I don't know what it is. Runny noses, coughs. Obviously, I'm still kind of hoarse, so I didn't go to the gym Saturday. I kept us all home. And then Sunday, I went to the grocery store by myself just because if it's me or my husband, I need to go to the grocery store. Let's be real. I don't really trust him to get all the groceries we needed. It's not like I was doomsday prepping. It was just our regular groceries that we needed, you know? And my poor Kroger, it was so wiped out. Like there was no meat, very minimal bread, frozen veggies were like completely out. Obviously toilet paper, paper towels, you know, just stuff I was seriously just walking up and down the aisles just like laughing to myself because I had never seen such craziness. Luckily I was able to get most of my needs met. I actually went to a Publix afterwards that was pretty well stocked. They're just more expensive, but still. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So yeah, that was day 2. That's literally all I did. And then yesterday I kept me and the kids home and I cleaned so much. I cleaned the playroom. I cleaned my kitchen. I did a little bit of organizing. I threw away like old medicine in the pantry. I just was doing like weird random shit. I literally was like wiping a wall down. Stuff I've never done. Today I cleaned some more. What did I do? I organized my closet. I threw away old spices like in our spice pantry. It's just getting weird. Just getting weird. At first I was like, why should I do the whole social distancing thing, self-quarantine thing, whatever you want to call it, when my husband still has to go out and go to work, and he works at the hospital. So obviously he can bring a lot of shit home, but I'm gonna have him leave his shoes at the door and I think shower every day when he gets home now. And I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but we're just gonna have to do what we gotta do. And hopefully it helps. I don't know. I'm obviously not an expert on fucking literally anything, but my advice is just, if you can stay home, obviously. I think that goes without saying right now. I would like to think that goes without saying, but then there's still people like, you know, going to St. Patrick's Day parades over the weekend and shit. And I'm like, what? Why? And this is all coming from someone who was like, it's not that serious when it first broke out. Now I'm like, well, we should be taking it a little more seriously. I mean, I love my kids, but shit. I'm missing my gym. I'm just missing my gym. Anyway, enough about the virus, because I'm sure, fuck, everyone's sick of hearing about it. Let's switch topics. Ooh, I'm just messing this eyeshadow up. I gotta pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. I want to create shimmer on the lid without going into another palette. I'm like, I don't know if the Diamond Bomb would give me what I'm looking for. No, too just glittery. This is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism powder in the shade Mercury. It has like a goldy green shift. I love wearing this as a highlighter when I'm doing green looks. I'm almost wondering if I just like a little bit of sparkle. Maybe if I take it on a dense brush. Ooh, there we go. We love a multi-use product. This definitely looks messy, but I also don't really care. We can always come back to the eyes. Ooh, there is something I want to mention real quick. Real quick. I won't take up much time with this, but I did apply for the Sephora Squad again this year. I applied last year, obviously didn't get it because I think, oh God, was it like they selected 99 people out of like thousands upon thousands upon thousands? I don't remember. If you don't know what the Sephora Squad is, they're basically taking applications from beauty influencers. I use that term loosely because I really don't like the term influencer too much. It just sounds kind of like, I don't know, like you're a dick, man. Come on. But either way, influencers of all different, size followings that they think are unique to the beauty space. And I don't know how I'm totally unique. I mean, I'm always honest, but there's other influencers out there that are honest too. It would be a great opportunity for me to be able to review more products, which at the end of the day is really what I like to do. I mean, I'm definitely not a look girl, I think I do average makeup, but I'm not someone who's like turning out these amazing, creative, fantastic looks. Anyway, all that to say is I'll put the link down below for you to fill out a testimonial for me if you would be so kind. It really doesn't take long. You just have to enter an email address, and then they just ask why you think I'd be good for the Sephora Squad. So if you think I would be good for the Sephora Squad, please, please, please leave me a testimonial. Like I said, link will be below, and it's also in my bio on my Insta if you follow me there, at Michelle Chef. Thanks, I love you, thanks. God, all this acne, you can tell I'm not stressed at all. For any of you guys that work out at home, are there any websites you like, or do you just use your own workouts? I mean, I have enough like video footage of me working out. I have like, just different HIIT workouts already printed that I could do. I don't know, I'm just not motivated to do it. First of all, I'm not good at working out alone. I suck. I really thrive in a group setting. I need people around me to like push me. I guess I'm competition driven. So when I see other people working out around me, it makes me push myself harder. It's like when I'm alone, I know I can slack, which is fucked up, but it's the truth. So I guess I would just say, what are you doing to stay fit? I obviously don't have like big weights. I don't have, barbells at my house. I guess it's just hard. And I will say my WOD instructor, WOD is workout of the day. It's the CrossFit class I take, which I take almost every day now. She is so generous. She offered to still teach us WOD every day at her house, and we could all just take turns watching the kids. At first I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome. And now I'm just sitting here like reality's kicking in. I can't do that. I know it wouldn't be that many of us, but still, I need to follow through with this whole self-quarantine thing and not go anywhere. Just sucks. So yeah, how are you working out at home? And then the only time I would have to work out is during nap time, which right now I'm filming. So I wouldn't be able to do it every day because I still need to film like 3 times a week. Especially now. I mean, I know I've been watching more content the last couple days on YouTube, so I'm sure other people are too. And it's not like my content is the end all be all for anyone, but at least I'm getting out there, and if someone stumbles upon it bored as hell, they're like, what's this girl doing? Hey, here I am. So yeah, I can still work out on the days I'm not filming. I just, oh God, hate working out at home. I'm also bummed. We were supposed to go out of town for Easter. We were gonna go back to visit my family in April. And I don't know that it's a good idea anymore. I just don't think we're gonna do it anymore, period. It just doesn't seem smart. And then who knows, by then there could be like a whole travel ban. You never know. You never know what's coming with this. It's just all so up in the air. Sucks. God, what I should do is watch a bunch of contour tutorials because, man, I need help. That's what I should do on this break. Call it a break from normal life. How to bronze and contour my face without looking fucking awkward. Like, that is definitely the worst part of my makeup in general. My bronze job, anytime I try to contour, it's just a mess. I keep saying I'm gonna move on, and then I'm like, oh, but this. But this isn't like a harshing your mellow kind of thing. This is me saying, any recommendations on what I should watch when I'm allowed to watch something? Meaning, my kids are like behaving and they'll let me. I'm caught up on Schitt's Creek. I've seen a lot of Netflix series already. Well, I say a lot. I have access to almost anything. So if there's anything in the realm of comedy, true crime, fuck it, rom-com, scary, I like everything. Except for like sci-fi and action. Those are like my two least favorite categories. If there's anything you think I would like, let me know because I know I'm gonna run out of shit to watch. My biggest recommendation, Schitt's Creek, if you haven't seen it. It's, well, the first 5 seasons are on Netflix right now. The 6th one is currently filming, almost over. It's so good. I can't even explain how good it is. Like, just try to make it through the first few episodes because it's like kind of dry. And I know not everyone is into that, but it is so good. So, so good. Like Dan Levy as David, just...
I think I'm having a heart attack is what's happening.
You are like 34.
I'm basically 29.
Pure gold. There's The Office, which I know everyone's not a fan of that either, but I love it. I could watch that over and over again. I would like to publicly thank Disney Plus for adding Frozen 2, like 3 months ahead of schedule. Y'all the real MVPs, because since it came out Saturday night, we've watched it, no exaggeration, probably 16 times. I'll say, what do you want me to put on? And the big one says, New Frozen, and the little one says, Olaf. And I'm like, you got it. And the music in that one is actually, like, pretty good. So I'm not mad about having to hear the songs over and over and over again, unlike Let It Go, because I never liked that song. And now I heard they're going to do the same thing with, like, Trolls 2. I don't know what network or what it's coming to, but I heard that they're going to just kind of pull it from theaters and stream it on something. So that's cool, too. All right, Peach or Rosie with the blush? Gotta go Peach. If you guys can hear a T-Rex roaring, sorry, my 4-year-old is literally right next door in the playroom, living his best life. Oh, and there's an elephant. All right. I'm almost wondering, do I need something a little deeper in the outer corner? It's not very deep. Since I'm about to use a Moon Prism powder from Lunar Beauty, did you see that Makeup Revolution acknowledged Manny MUA finally about it? So if you haven't seen or heard or aren't caught up on the drama of it all, Manny MUA put out a video basically saying that Makeup Revolution totally stole his component for their new like high glass illuminator, whatever the hell they're calling them. I talked about it in my most recent like anti-haul, saying that they ripped him off. That's what Makeup Revolution does. They're like a rip-off brand. But they actually were like, we've reached out to him and we're pulling all of our high glass illuminators like off the shelves basically. And I was like, oh, that's actually really dope. Like, he stuck up for himself and he was heard finally. And I know some people are like, well, whatever, he's a millionaire, blah blah blah. He is like a millionaire, but still his brand is very small. It's an indie brand. He does not have the money Makeup Revolution has, so I'm happy for him. And even though this shade is kind of weird because it always pulls a little green on me, it does work really well with green eyeshadow. And it's a gorgeous formula. I'm gonna blow out these inner corners, baby. My husband's gonna get home and be like, oh, hey. Because I've been so neutral lately. I think he's down with like everything except for the bright orange eyeshadow. Or bright yellow. When I do those two, he's like, fuck, man. I gotta go in public with you like this. I'm like, so sorry. But I'm not really sorry, because fuck the patriarchy. I have all these beautiful nude lips, and then I have this fucking green one. And I kind of want to do it. Ooh. Oh. Is it a mistake? Before I follow through, is it a mistake? Because once it's on, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna let this dry and then do a second coat. Here's the problem. Okay. I kept putting it on and it was like bleeding a little bit, so then I tried to overline a little bit and here we are. I look like a leprechaun. So that's fun. Oh my god. This look needs lashes, but I'm too lazy. I said lighthearted, right? Holy hell. You know, it could be worse. It's not so bad if I smile. Okay, everyone, it is what it is. Here is the finished look. What do we think? You know, it is a look that is only acceptable for St. Patrick's Day or Halloween. That is it. But it could be worse. It could be a lot worse, so whatever. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I bitched about, you know, it is what it is. That's the motto lately. That is the motto for the next 2 weeks. It is what it is, and yeah, we're just gonna do what we can. So, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.